Today we will start working on the deeper levels of Mamakara, Ahankara, Swa-Anyakara. Today we will work experientially and complete with root thought patterns of Mamakara, Ahankara, Swa-Anyakara. Listen. Mamakara, Ahankara, Swa-Anyakara. Your inner image, outer image, our other's image. Inner image, outer image, our other's image. Maybe I have to describe once more. I'll explain once more. Mamakara is what you feel about you as you. Ahankara is what you show as you to others. Swa-Anyakara is what you feel as others and life. Mamakara is inner image. Ahankara is outer image. Swa-Anyakara, our other's image. The Swa-Anyakara, what you feel about life, what you feel about others, what you feel as life. All these three patterns, we will work deeply to find the root thought patterns of all these three. We will deepen our understanding about Mamakara, discover, find how our inner image, outer image and our other's image is the source of everything we experience in the life. Whether good, bad, whatever you experience in the life, the source is this. This is the source. What you feel about you, what you feel about others, how you project you to others. That's all. This three is the reason for everything you experience in the life. Please listen. Today we are starting a very powerful conscious surgery to remove the most powerful cancer we are carrying, which is powerlessness. Understand? Powerlessness is the most powerful cancer which is eating our life. We carry. Now I am starting a conscious surgery to remove that. Where is the root? This cancer is sitting on us. These three are the root. Your actual inner image, actual outer image you project, and the image you have about others and life. Please listen. At a very powerless moment in your life, first time when you felt powerless in your life, usually it will be before the age of 6. First time when you feel powerless in your life, cornered, attacked, you create a very weak idea about you, disempowering idea about you, powerless idea about you. But with that powerless idea about you, you can't survive. You have to have something to show to others for survival need. So you create a compensating image to show to others. And you also create an idea about others and life during that powerless moment. I'll tell you a story from my life. Listen. First time when I went to school, I think I was 4-year-old child, 4-year-old boy. My parents have forcibly put me in the school. Of course, the headmaster was not ready to take me. You have to be, I think, 5 years complete. 5 complete. They sent me to the kindergarten, but kindergarten school teachers, they were not able to handle me. So they wanted to put me in the primary school. See, kindergarten school is usually with the lady teachers. So they are very soft and they are not able to handle. In Tiruvannamalai, the kindergarten school is known as a lady teacher school and primary school is known as a male teacher school. In the kindergarten school, actually the place had only 3-4 schools, the whole town. I think when I grew up, there are only 3 schools. After that only other schools were opened. And my parents were not able to handle me in the house. My mother's memory, when I listen from them, it's literally impossible. Because I used to be so powerful. They said, the 2-ton teakwood cart, I'll tumble it with bare hands. 2-ton teakwood cart. In the villages, you see, when you get married, they give the whole cart, bureau, everything they will give in teakwood, which will be huge. And I still remember the teakwood with the stand for mosquito curtain. Once it seems my mother casually told me, hey, go and call your uncle. I went there, my uncle was sleeping on the cart. From below I was shouting, he was not able to hear, he did not hear. He was sleeping, fast asleep. I just tumbled the cart. You can't imagine. Child, and they were all shocked. Because nobody other than me is standing there. But the whole cart is just turned. It's a heavy teakwood cart. Double cart. That poor fellow is on the ground. They were not able to handle me. I still remember. So they sent me to the kindergarten and kindergarten teacher said, nothing doing. You please take him away. And my grandfather took me and put me in the primary school in the same street. Actually, my grandfather gave a lot of money to build that school, so teachers could not say anything. But they heard about me from the kindergarten school teachers. Kindergarten school teachers were literally celebrating that they are rid of me. When I was put in the school, there was a converted Christian teacher. And this fellow called me and said, you should not have so much of that ash, holy ash on the face. First time somebody even dares to tell me anything. I still remember, I stood like this only. Papa. I told him in Tamil, Papa means it is a very cheap way of rejecting somebody. Saying that you are not even worthy of dash dash. That fellow was thoroughly annoyed, thoroughly disturbed. And next day as usual, I went to school. My grandfather, actually I was brought up by my grandfather. Even though they were living practically like joint family, I was brought up by my grandfather, my mother's father, who was a great Shaivite and a very staunch follower of religious principles, and he was partner of a very big Chettiar, Nagarattar in Tiruvannamalai. That is why my relationship and association with the Nagarattar community from that age, all my lifestyle and everything, if you see, a lot of the influence of Nagarattar lifestyle will be there because he was partner. And he himself is a guy who believes all that Nagarattar's ethics. He's a great Shaivite and he brought me up with all the traditional principles like applying the ash and kumkum. Still you can see my photographs in hundreds and hundreds of different ways. Different dress, different expression, different color. Only now I stopped wearing different colors. Very recent, I think last 1 year, after took up the responsibility of Madurai Adinam, I stopped wearing the colors. Before that, morning one color, evening one color. You will see so many colors, so many different jewels, but you will never see a single photograph without vibhuti and kumkum. That too was like my life. You will see that. So next day again I went to the school with that vibhuti and kumkum. Again this teacher, he was so angry that I came next day also with the Vibhuti and Kumkum. See, only next day when he saw me with Vibhuti and Kumkum, he understood the meaning of the word I uttered. Dappa. I think first day he did not understand. He thought, this is the way this child speaks. Only next day when I went to the school with the same get-up, only then he understood. And he was completely hurt. And he called me to the teacher's room. All the school there will be a small teacher's room where all these teachers sit and talk, chat. He called me to the teacher's room. I straight walked into the teacher's room. And you are supposed to stand outside the room and ask permission. Sir, may I come in? I never bothered. I straight walked in. And he immediately got up. I said, please be seated. Not in English. Actually, he got up to thrash me. But I behaved like he got up because to respect me. So I said, Mokar, please be seated. That's it. And he got so angry. And he just started wiping my Vibhuti. The moment he touched my Vibhuti, I understood what he is trying to do. And I just held his hand and bit him strongly. So strongly. The child teeth, you see. Nice, sharp teeth. And chuck. And it took few seconds for me to take my teeth out. And it got nicely locked into the... It's bleeding. Literally bleeding. At least I can say 4 teeth went inside. See, a man who can turn the cart, if he shows his strength in the teeth. And then he saw, oh God, it's bleeding. He started shouting, I will tell the headmaster and throw you out of the school. And he is shouting. I just stood like this only and said, hey, idu veliyil sonna unakku dhaan asingam. Means I told in Tamil, if you tell this outside only, you need to feel ashamed. A student has bitten me. How will you tell this outside? And he said, no. Enakku enna vekkam irukku. Unna school out thorthuram parra. What is there for me to be ashamed? I'll drive you out of school. And I just stood and said, I told in Tamil, this is the way I was standing and telling. I'll tell in Tamil and then translate. Sare, தெனான் சாயந்தரம் கோயில்ல ஆலமரத்துக்கு நீ லட்சுமி டீச்சர் என்ன பண்றேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். நானும் ஹெட் மாஸ்டர் சொல்லட்டுமா? Actually, he had an affair with another lady teacher. Every day evening they both will come to the temple in a very, very private area. They will sit under a banyan tree, and usually my place is above that banyan tree. I'll always be sitting on that banyan tree. And very recently we discovered this tree and that tree are both from same root. It's in the Tiruvannamalai temple. Very recently I had a vision that both were planted by me in the past birth. Then I wanted to test. We sent both the roots to the forensic laboratory in Hyderabad, and 3 different methods they tested and said both are from the same tree. That's a different story. Forget about it. I told him, both of you come and sit there only in the evening, every evening. And come on, I will also talk about that to the HM, headmaster. That's all. That fellow just picked up his kerchief and tied. Sari sari, na kela vandha solikren, nee po po. Means he said, I'll tell the HM I fell on the ground, you go. That's all. So actually this is exactly happened in my life. In this situation, what was my inner image, outer image and others' image? But the problem is, this example will not suit for you. I am giving you an idea. But for you, you will have to analyze with your life incident. See, one of the biggest problem is, at that situation I did not feel disempowered. I did not feel powerless. So there was no root pattern created. Maybe I can give you an example. Still, and one more thing you need to know, still the teacher is alive. That lady teacher is dead, with whom he had affair, but the male teacher is alive, still the mark is there. Very recently he came to see me. And after blessing him, I held his hand and saw. He just looked at me. He became very old and he just looked at me. And I didn't know how to make him laugh or how to cool him. I just casually asked, teacher, nalla irukangala? He said, Yarandu poitanga Swami. Because after some time, publicly he started having her as a second. So there was no problem. It was only, when I spoke, that time only it was a secret. After some time it became public and so, then he became little cool or little comfortable. Understand, the same situation, if a normal person had, how they will react if the person has disempowered feeling, means feeling powerless. I can give you an example. If the same thing, if a normal man goes through, a normal child goes through, feeling powerless. First, when the teacher wipes the vibhuti, he would have been frightened, maybe wetted his pant, and feeling I'm powerless. And second, this life out there, others are there only to exploit me and cheat me, destroy me. Then after coming out, you can't continuously survive with that powerless, I am failure, with that idea, with that image. So you have to show you are a powerful guy. So what to do? No, I went there, I myself cleared the vibhuti and I have decided not to wear it anymore. Because it's all old superstitiousness. Understand? Do you guys understand what is this three? See, feeling powerless is the wrong inner image. And feeling the life is out there to exploit me, cheat me, wrong image about others, our others' image. Third, to show, to survive. See, you can't continuously survive with others with the wrong inner image you are carrying. So you have to create an alternative image, alternative compensating cognition. You have to show something big, and that big is like a, no, nobody did. I am not that powerless. I myself wiped, because all these are superstition, old. I am throwing it away. Usually if a normal man goes through this situation, this is what will be the outcome. I am giving an example. These three are intertwined. Please understand, one of the biggest problem is, I can't give direct example of root pattern in my life because I never created a root pattern in my life. It may be a little difficult for you to believe. Never experienced powerlessness in the life. That is why I have to give an example of my life and present how a normal person would have gone through. Please listen. At a vulnerable, intense, incomplete moment of the past, the first thing, your Mamakara, which arises out of, your inner image which arises out of a disempowering cognition, which takes shape in you, this is a moment when you are faced with a perceived survival threat. See, sometimes even your brother trying to beat you, when you are a child, you run and hide under the dining table. For a child, even that small thing is a survival threat. Understand? For a child, even that small thing is a survival threat. When a child feels that survival threat, understand this example. You are a child and your elder brother is trying to beat you, chase you. You go and hide under the dining table. What will happen in that moment? In that survival threat, you will feel, I am powerless. I am a victim. I am abused. I am weak. First inner image you create about you. And naturally what image you will create about others? Oh, life is there. Others are out there just to exploit me, torture me. And what is the image you will project to your brother? You know, by fear you can't survive with this fellow. What you will do? Come on, I will kill you, fellow. You don't know about me. The inner image is, I am weak, I am gone, I am dead. The outer image is, I will kill you. I will not leave you. Our other's image is, life is out there to cheat me and destroy me. How many of you understand these three now? Cognize these three. You also got a disempowering cognition about others and life. Means your image about others. This is our Swa-Anyakara. Please understand. Now how many of you can remember the first time in your life you felt powerless? It can be at the age of 5, 6, 4, 3. If you don't remember, you may remember something at the age of 8, 9. That is also okay. Earliest memory of you feeling powerless, threatened, survival threat. How many of you are able to remember an incident? Raise your hand. Yes. So how many of you can analyze that incident and write these three statements? The statement you made about you at that time, and the statement you made about others and life at that time, and the statement you created to show as you to others at that time. Means inner image, outer image, our others image. How many of you can look, relive and find all these three statements? Raise your hand. Yes. Listen. Now please listen carefully. In order to survive and escape from the survival threat, confrontation, suffocation that you had in an intense, fearful, powerless moment in your past, in order to escape from that cognition, you grabbed and held on to an alternative image. Listen. First you feel weak and powerless inside, which itself is not true. Then you feel you can't survive with that powerless image. You create an alternative image to show to the world, outer world. That alternative image is Ahankara, outer image. Wrong inner image, now wrong outer image, then very wrong image about others and life. The moment you decide life is out there to attack me and kill me, you will feel only that whatever happens in your life. Whatever may happen in your life, you will experience only that. Because the image is now created. Any incident happens in your life, what you will do? You will put it only in that image and see. You will put it only in that mold and see. Your Ahankara, outer image is created to compensate the powerless, disempowering inner image. Your Ahankara got created in order to compensate. Your outer image got created in order to compensate the disempowering inner image, so that you can have a sense of survival and hope to move on with life.
Nityananda, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
Don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.